Nandito na naman kami para kumustahin ko kayong lahat mga kaibigan.
Hello and welcome back to A Simple Life. If you're a returning viewer, thank you very much for your continued support. We really do appreciate it. If you're a new viewer, if this is your first time watching us, please remember to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Hi, so today I'm going to be cooking yet another British classic, which is cottage pie. So these are the ingredients you'll need to make the cottage pie. There's 2 red onions which have been sliced, 2 carrots which I've peeled and cut into cubes, 200 millilitres of beef stock, around half a kilogram of potato, half a kilogram of minced beef, 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, a tablespoon of tomato puree, 2 bay leaves and a teaspoon of dried rosemary. So we've heated up a tablespoon of oil in here, so we're now going to pop in the onions. We're going to fry those until they soften up. A couple of carrots sneaked in there. Let's just fry those up, get those soft. The onions have been cooking for a few minutes now, so they're softening up quite nicely. So the next thing we need to do is just add 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. Just add that little bit of extra oomph to the onions, and we just cook this until that vinegar has evaporated away. It changes the colour, adds a bit more flavour. If you don't have balsamic vinegar, that's fine, leave it out. So now that all that vinegar has gone, we can add in the celery and the carrots. And stir that round for a few minutes so that the carrots start to soften. Carrots have been going for a couple of minutes, so now's the time to add in the minced beef. So we'll just add that in, break it up as we're putting it in. Just break that up with the spatula. You just want to brown this mince, so keep it turning until it starts to brown. The mince has been cooking for maybe 5 minutes or so. It's all nicely browned. There's no pink in there at all. So the next thing to add is 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1 tablespoon of tomato puree, and then the stock, 200 ml of stock, just stir all that together. And then finally we'll add the 2 bay leaves and the rosemary. Stir those in. All we need to do now is just let that simmer for around 30 minutes. The mince mixture has been cooking for around about 30 minutes now. We're ready to transfer it into the dish. Don't worry about the bay leaves, they'll come out later. So we just spread the mince mixture into the bowl. Whilst the mince has been cooking, I've also cooked the potatoes and mashed them with milk and butter. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to put a layer of mashed potato on top of the mince. We'll just spread that out so that it's an even covering. So that all of the mince is covered up. And then just to make it look nice and so that it crisps up when we put it in the oven, we just score the surface of the potato with a fork. And that's now ready to go in the oven. So this is now going to go in the oven. It's going to go in the oven on about 175, 180 for a fan oven for around about 20 minutes or so until the potato is browned. So this is the finished cottage pie, just come out of the oven. As you can see, the mashed potato has now been browned and is a little bit crispy on the top.
Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat sa panonood na aming video at maraming salamat sa suporta niyong ibinibigay sa amin.
Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much.